What's up, you beautiful bastards? How y'all doing? Y'all like allegories for war and sadness and a little bit of cannibalism. Well then this is where you're this is the right place for you, chat. We're gonna be playing Snake Eater tonight. I don't know why that's considered cannibalism. Out fucking goddamn, that is a loud ass noise. Yeah, I read it. Anyways, since the remake is coming out in a couple of months, I figured, hey, let's check out the original game. Uh, I forgot I had the Master Collection. I originally bought this when this game when the collection got released, and I was like, yeah, I'll play it when I get it, and I never fucking touched it. It just sat in my storage for like a couple months now. And I figured, you know what? Fuck it. Let's get a use out of it. Welcome. I hope you're all having a good one. It is currently 8 p.m. We're a little bit later than what we usually start at, but you know, I don't really give a fuck. I'm happy to see you though. I hope you enjoy watching me get my ass kicked and me being terrible at stealth games. Yeah. Look at that beautiful motherfucker. All right, let's play this shit. We're not playing as our regular solid guy. We're playing as his daddy. We're playing as a beagle boss, a gigante senior, big man. Yeah, we're playing as big man. The story that tells the beginning of the epic saga. It covers the events of the both Virtuous Mission and Operation Snake Eater, detailing how the code name Snake Eater earned the title of Big Boss. In addition to hiding in the shadows, players can use uniforms and face paint as camouflage to blend in with their surroundings. I don't think there's like any differences with the two, right? Japanese. Well, I don't fucking know the difference between these games, so what is the I'm gonna look this shit up real quick. Between the Japanese and the American. Difference between. Somebody really looked up effect and effect? Really? God, Jesus Christ. Probably like some kid or something. In Japanese release. Let's see. The Japanese version has extra options, the special menu, which allows. You don't say. If I have extra options, I might as well take it. Yeah, you know, why not? Switch over to the BRB segment for a moment. Even though we just started, but you know what? Hey, we don't need to worry about that. Manage game content. Do you unlock? I'm wondering now. Do you unlock the Japanese version? Well, who gives a fuck? Yeah, fuck it. We're playing the North American version. Let's do this. Now we're gonna we're gonna see a really cool intro screen. But before that, we're gonna see a really cool startup screen. I like the Snake Eater startup screen because you can do stupid shit. You'll see in a moment right now. Look at this. Look at this. What's cool too about this is we can actually mess with the screen. We can increase the speed, slow it down, zoom in, change everything. We're not done though. We still got more shit. And then if you press on R3, you can actually change the colors. I always thought that shit was so cool. Now, I did originally play this a couple years back on, I want to say back in 2022, and it was fun, and I did enjoy. I think that was my first time essentially playing that game. So I think it would be a good idea to refresh on everything I know. Because I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot the control scheme of this game, so just give me a moment. Chokeholds. Alright. Threaten. See, we gotta make sure we learn all these tactics. Throat slit, see? Look at that. Human shield. We gotta make sure we can take hostages. Make sure I know all this shit. We need to do this one because this one is tied to a what you call it, an achievement. Okay, peeking is something I always knew. Yeah, make sure I remember all this shit, that's why. Alright, we're good. Yeah, we should be fine. I may check stuff later on in the game, but for now we're good. Is there anything even in the photo album? No, because we haven't took any pictures yet. I'm gonna put shit in that album. I don't know what, but we'll when we get to that point, I'll figure out stuff. Alright, so we're gonna do I like Metal Gear 3, for reasons unknown, but yeah.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
It's too quiet. Let me know so I can turn it up. There he is. There's the writer of X-Men himself, Chad, David Hayter. Also, star of Guyver 2. He's a prolific man in Hollywood. Everyone else we don't care about because they didn't write X-Men. Yeah.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
I mean, yeah, we are playing the HC collection, but man, this game looked fucking good.
Put out that cigar.
Shut up, pussy.
Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector.
This is the 1960s. I don't give a fuck about safety.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Whoa, oh, this motherfucker called me a pennywise. Well, guess what, you fucking... There's a certain word I can say in this that's okay to say during this time, but I'm not gonna say it because I'm a good guy, okay? You can guess the word. I'm not gonna tell you the word, but you can guess it. It means, it's bitch. You thought it was gonna be a slur. You're wrong for thinking it was a slur. How dare you?
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off.
Snake doesn't go around calling people the N-word. That's not cool. He just calls people bitch. And a stinky shoe.
Sunrise.
Now we're about to do some fire ass shit right now. Look at this.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You didn't say please, asshole.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the alarm bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
I didn't even want to talk over that. That was just cool. Is this the first time we ever got snake jumping, like air jumping in? I think so. And I think it's the
Jack,
only
I've
time,
got some
actually.
important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Listen up, Jack.
I
Your mission
forgot we
is to
chased the camera.
infiltrate
We can't see
Selinoyarsk,
shit in
the
here.
Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Bolt.
Take it
Something
easy.
seems very
Been combat proof.
potential about it. It has a lot of
Do you think Sokolov
interesting
is up to it?
uses. Perhaps we may use it in the
The
future.
shock will be less than
I
during
doubt
a
it.
parachute jump, and the arm can
Yeah,
handle
no,
up
they
to
would never
500
use
pounds.
Fulton technology in a Metal
So
Gear
you're
game.
planning on going
That's
over the
not.
border in a single combat talent?
Fulton technology is kind of lame.
She's
They would
equipped
never
with
do
two
it.
6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
I think it was actually. Was it Portable Ops that brought in, or Peace Walker that brought in Fultons? Like that you can use out in like the field and stuff. Maybe it might have been this game actually. I don't know. Like where you can extract like guards and stuff. Actually, I think that might have. Was it MG? I think that just might have been MGS 5. To be honest, I've never played Peace Walker and Portable Ops, so I may pick them up just to, like see how it is and stuff. There he is, chat. It's a gigante man. Professor Gigante.
Do you copy? You're already
Commander
in enemy
Humongous.
territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll
Humongous
be using
Commander, I'm
code
sorry.
names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Oh, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaky
Yeah, just a heads
mission.
up, Kojima is a
not
very
be
big
seen by the
David
enemy.
Bowie fan.
Must
I don't
leave
know
no
if you knew
trace
that,
of your
chat.
presence.
Just,
Is that clear?
I should let you
This
know.
kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Because it's a
Gotcha.
cool code name.
Getting back to
Duh.
the subject, how
I'm gonna
exactly
be named
am I
after
supposed
fucking
to
Kurt
feed
Russell. That'd be
myself?
cool.
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
It's kind of pretty similar to the codec, not even the codec call, the radio calls that you would use in the earlier Metal Gear games. Mostly referring to like the NES games. And once you get to Solid, that's when you get like the codec calls and stuff. And it's, I mean, yeah, it's like in the future, so of course the tech is going to be more advanced compared to how it is now. I mean, now we don't have a radar or anything. All of this stuff is like we have it manual. I forgot I have a revival tooth. That's a secret muscatool for later, chat. Just you wait. I gotta fix my mic real quick. Give me a sec. Like I don't know why it's like pointed down to my crotch. All right, let me fix that. There you go. We good? Team on. I'm gonna look around first. I know that the bag's over there, but I wanna see what wonders there are out in this jungle. You don't always get to explore Soviet jungle, so it's a good idea to always explore. We're gonna need this. Shit's gonna get wild later, so it's always a good idea to have a snake corpse on you. I may fashion it into a nice little hat. You know how like in Red Dead where you can make hats out of animals and stuff? I'm gonna do it in this game. I'm gonna make a snake hat. It's gonna look really spiffy. Alright, let's look at this skybox. That's pretty cool. You don't want to go down there, chat. You're gonna die. It's bad. It's no good. Gotta make sure we know everything. Hold on, there's some mushrooms here. Let me get some of those. Good. Delicious. Any type of food that's out in the wild, we always make sure to get it, chat. No matter the... I hear somebody talk. Let's see what else we got. We got some life medicine type shit. Do a sick cartwheel off of that. Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about, chat. It's not a cartwheel, it's a somersault. I don't know gymnastics, chat. I was never physically fit to do that type of shit because I was just lazy. I don't know how to do fucking cartwheels. Oh, Major Tom's calling.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
Goddamn
That's
right.
right.
It's
It's
gonna be
fitted with its
it's
own
gonna be my
suppressor.
main weapon in this
However,
playthrough.
the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its
Shit.
durability reaches zero, the noise
I'm
suppression
gonna try
effect
my
will be gone.
look. Okay, so
Don't
in
get
most
too
Metal Gear
trigger happy with
games,
it.
I always try.
The suppressor's
I try to
durability is
challenge
shown in the
myself to
icon.
not kill a lot of
Any weapons
enemies.
and equipment beyond what you're carrying now,
And
you'll have
there's
to
a cool
find as
thing
you go.
about in this
I
game
have
when
to
it comes to
find my
killing
own
enemies.
weapons and
I won't
equipment.
talk
Whose
about it
crazy
until we
idea
get
was
to that
this
point,
anyway?
but I just
Solo
keep
covert
that in
actions are
mind
standard Fox operating
for a
procedure.
little like a neat little
You can't
secret
leave
that you
any
see. It's
traces
not
of
really
your
a secret,
presence.
more like a
No
mechanic,
weapons,
I should
equipment,
say.
footprints, sweat, or
But
bodily waste.
when we get to
Same
this
goes
point,
for
just
bullets and cartridges, too.
keep a heads up for it.
Your
It's actually
presence in enemy
pretty
territory
cool.
is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American
I like
soldiers in Russia. It could
when
spark
games
an
do this type
international
of stuff.
incident.
You'll see what I mean in a
Can't let
moment.
anyone see
Well,
you.
actually, I would say in a
You can't
couple
let
of
the enemy
hours.
know you're
Okay.
there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking. but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years?
It's my
has it
mom.
been?
Boss?
That's right.
God
It's
damn,
me.
there's like nothing. Oh my god.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission.
Hmm.
You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for
Oh,
yourself.
what's up?
Listen
How's it
to me,
going?
Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake.
Hey, there
All
you
right.
go.
Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
Goddamn
That's
right,
right.
it does.
The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes,
It's good to hear your voice again.
same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Of course.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Say the line, Major Tom. Say it. Dude, I cannot wait to see this cutscene in the remake. It's gonna be so
Commencing
fucking,
virtuous mission now.
it's gonna be so fucking cool, man. God, I'm so excited. All right. By the way, did I really call Snake Major Tom? My bad. So cool thing is, we know we do have camouflage and stuff, and when we implemented the I like certain MGS games, we actually get some new skins. And when you say, I think it's if you say I like MGS 2, you get the Raiden mask. I believe if when you say you like, yeah, we also have all these. This is going to be important to how we play. I think yes, I will be Green Man. This is important to the game. All right, chat. I'm ready to go. Let's do this. Oh my god. I forgot you could do shit like this. Oh yeah, we also get a microphone too. Like from MGS 2. And we do actually get to hear cool conversations from some of the guards. And now comes our first enemies in the game, the Crocodile. I'm gonna try my best to avoid getting attacked by them. I'd say try to avoid it, but you know, hey, fine, shit happens. Nah, I'm okay. Ah, shit, dodge. I'm too good, chat. I'm too good. The crocodile cannot kill me. I'm too dangerous. Alright, let me walk. Yeah, we gotta hug the sides, because if we go through the middle, we will die. And also, too, we can kill the crocodiles. Yeah, get really close to do this, though. Hold on. I got this, watch. Tranquilize him. I got this. Don't worry, paramedic. I know what I'm doing. They think, Snake, you're a fool. Nah, Snake knows what he's doing. Watch. Just takes a lot of stabs. See, there you go. Look. Now we got delicious food. Let's have a little bit. I'm a little parched at the moment. I'm quite hungry. So let's eat a little bit of alligator.
Not too bad.
It's pretty good. And later on we'll eat the python. What do you think the crocodile has to say? What do you have to say, sir? They don't want to talk. That's okay. They're shy. It's okay to be shy. Oh no, I'm sinking. I'm sinking. I'm sinking. I'm sinking. I'm sinking. All right. We're good. Yeah, you gotta be careful walking through the marsh. You don't want to accidentally die. I better put some camouflage on, chat. They don't see me. Perfect. Too stealthy. You know what, too? We actually can get it. I think you can get a trophy for if you have 90. I think it's 99. Oh, look at that. There you go. Sweet. Trying to keep an eye out in the trees because there actually are some hidden stuff. I think if I remember, there's actually we can find the apes from Ape Escape. And also too, if you see over here, there is a frog. Hey, you see that frog over there? I'm gonna stay low to the ground because there's enemies down there. Look, take a look at this. There's a frog there. Look. I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna actually change my camouflage because I do look goofy. I know it's important, but yeah, there you go. Then maybe a little bit of stay low to the ground, chat. They can't see me. I'm too deadly. I'm too scary. I'm a goddamn ghost. You see how there's a person over there? There wasn't. I lied. Now there's people. I lied again. There is a person. Look at that.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed.
Yeah, chat. Ain't you ever played All
You
Gillied
can
Up?
see how
It's
effective your camouflage is by looking at
it's
the
the best
camo
way to
index.
that's the best way to learn
The
this shit.
camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Keep an eye out for anything. Yeah, I have about 5 suppressors. It's always important to keep an eye on like certain items and stuff. Can I hear you from here? I think I have to be closer. And one thing that's really good about this Metal Gear game, chat, is we can move the fucking camera. Oh my god. Maybe it's because I'm a younger. I started playing games at in a, I guess I'm a younger gamer or some shit. But man, I just sometimes when it comes to cameras and like older games, I forget how much I appreciate just like having the freedom of being able to do this shit. There's sometimes stuff you just take for granted. This is one of them. Let's see what that guy has to say. You gonna say anything, buddy?
Huh? Who's that?
Ah, I was gonna try to fucking.
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Come here. Shit.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Now they can't see me. I'm too stealthy. Hide in the tree. They're gonna let the bastard pass out. We're good, chat.
HQ, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert.
Yeah, fuck.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Nah, we're good. Nah, there's nobody here. I'm not here. I'm a ghost. Let me check these bodies. I got shit on them, so put you in the grass. What else do you have, buddy? Okay, pick. Ooh, a chaff grenade. Nice. Move you a little bit. Go over here. There you go, buddy. Grenade, I'll take that. Nice. What else you got? All right, not too bad. So what I was trying to do originally was I was gonna hold the guy up, but I wasn't being careful, and I just like ran at him. You're supposed to move like this, not run like that at him. Hey, I'm not the best at stealth games. I will wholeheartedly admit that, but you know what? Hey, we try our best. I see movement in the grass. I think that's a snake. Oh yeah, one thing too when it comes to our hunger. When we become hungry, enemies will hear that. Our stomach will growl and it will give like our location away. It's like how in Metal Gear 5 where if you don't clean yourself, people can smell you. Yeah, it's a pretty cool detail in these games, and I like when Metal Gear does that. It's like how in and I gotta give praise to this in Metal Gear 1, where when you walk on the footstep, when you walk in the snow and or in a puddle, you'll leave like footprints, whether they'll be in the snow or you'll leave like wet footprints on like floors and stuff, and the enemies will follow that footprint, and or if you have like if you're bleeding and have a blood trail. And I'm just like, dude, that is so fucking cool for like the late 90s. That was such a cool detail. Now I know, look, I normally make fun of Kojima. He's one of my favorite developers. I'm not gonna lie, so I will give praise when it's needed. So before anybody, I know I have a habit of sometimes just being like, look at Kojimbo over here. He loves the Norman Reedus and all that, and Guillermo del Toro and shit. But nah, most of the time I'm like, yeah, it's funny. Look, the guy does goofy stuff. I do goofy stuff, so you know I gotta appreciate somebody who does goofy stuff. That guy's making a lot of money off of it, so you know what? I gotta give respect on it. You think I make money off of being goofy? No, I'm just hating.
This is HQ.
No problems.
Understood. Return to your position.
Oh yeah, there's a fucking sniper rifle just over here. I always forget that. I know there's a lot of hidden items in this game. I'm gonna try my best to find a good amount of them. But keep in mind, I may miss stuff. And I'm not really in a hurry. I don't really have the need to look for everything, so if I miss something, oh well. And the same goes for like tips and stuff. I appreciate those who want to give tips, but I'll just say, let me figure stuff out, and or let me do stupid stuff. If there comes a moment where I genuinely need help, I will more than happily ask you guys, so don't worry. I appreciate all those who will like try to offer help, but I'll just say this: if you want to help, just ask me beforehand and be like, "Hey, would you like some help?" That's it. Most of the time, I'll probably decline because I want to look poopy. It's more funnier for you guys watching me be bad at games. But again, though, I will most likely say yes to like being like people being like, "Hey, would you like some help?" I'll be like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. No promises.
What's that sound?
All right, nice. Oh shit! That guy can see me.
What's wrong?
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Get low. Do the thug shaker. Go on.
Freeze!
Please don't.
I said dance. Thank you. All right, I gotta go over options real quick and hold up. Oh god, do I have captions on? I do. Okay. Additional settings. I need to look at my controls. Forgot that there's an online manual. Let's swim. Call partner, oil drums. Oh yeah, that's right. I can fire one-handed. I mean, like, holding on to something is what I meant to say. Of course you can fire one-handed. Alright, where's the hold up one? That's the one I was trying to do. I was trying to get the guy to dance. I did it am I just supposed to shoot him? I just want to make sure. Yeah, we'll figure it out as we go. Where are you?
Who's that?
I don't know who that was.
Call HQ.
Ah! Come here! I can't kill.
This is HQ. Acknowledged.
Come here! Come here! Come here! Shit! Ah! Ah! Shit! 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 Duck and roll! Yeah! Come here! Come here!
I think I saw something.
No?
Huh. Guess I'm seeing things.
Oh shit! The suppressor went out.
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Where the fuck is he? Where the fuck's this little critter at? Got something over here. A stun grenade. Let's go. I see another frog. Fuck is that dude? Oh, there he is. It really is. You know what's funny? In Metal Gear 2, a lot of the I guess they're not genome soldiers, but a lot of the guards are voiced by the guy who does the guards for Skyrim. And when that guy just said, "It must have been my imagination," it just reminded me of that guard saying words, "Must have been the wind."
What's wrong?
Got him. What you have in your what you have in your pockets, fella? Hold up, somebody's over there. Is that everyone? Yeah, that should be Okay, already have full ammo on the sniper rifle, so I don't really need it. I'm gonna try not to use live ammunition. Unless it's, like, used to, like, break equipment and stuff.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The situation is normal.
Understood. Return to your position.
Okay, I think that's everyone. Aside from the guy who called HQ. Yeah, I think so. I don't see anyone else. Before I go into the next area, I'm, like, searching around to see if there's, like, anything I missed.
Who's that? Huh? Who's
Freeze! Ah, shit. Sir. Come here. No, come here. I'm trying to grab. No, grab him. Grab him. Snake. Snake. I must struggle with, like, trying to grab people for a minute, so just give me a sec. You, sir, do you have anything on you? I want to take his AK, but I can't. At least not yet. I am. I'm getting kind of hungry, so I should probably eat something.
I want some more.
Nice. Ooh, I should probably get more then. Yeah, because there's some more over here.
I must be seeing. What's wrong?
Wait for him to turn his back.
Who's that?
Ah, fuck it, get out of here. Just go, just go, just go, just go. Fuck, fuck, go, 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 go. Just get the fuck out of there. Oh yeah, I forgot they do follow you into other areas. Damn.
What's wrong?
Hold on, give me a second. Alright, sorry about that.
Where's he at?
This is HQ.
Control here. We've lost the enemy. Enter high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Alright, come on, land this shot. Yeah, headshot. Ah, I hit his fucking bag. Alright, there we go. Got them both. Nice. Okay, good. Need more bullets. Nice. Grenades. Don't know when I'm gonna use them, but okay. There'll probably come a situation where I'm gonna need. Oh, what is it? I'm trying to remember. I think it's the anti-air missile or the anti-air guns. We could probably use them for those, and then maybe like a turret or something like that. Alright, get my gun ready.
Freeze.
Drop it. Drop it. Give me what you got.
Don't shoot!
Hurry up. Shake it. Yeah, shake it. I didn't. There you go. Good. Good.
Who's
Ah, fuck. He pulled it. He got a knife too. Damn it. Come here.
This is HQ.
Control here. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
Freeze.
Don't move. Put your hands up. Go sleep. Go to Mimi's. Alright, we're good. Let's have a little look, see what we got up here. Hey, there we go. Got an assault rifle. Nice. All right, just sidle up the little mountain trail. I love that I learned that word from Zelda. Sidle. Yeah, no, they're like, nah. Let's. How do we make Link sound fancy? Oh yeah, sidle across a wall. You just want to be fancy as fuck when you say some shit like that. I don't know. Ain't nothing wrong with trying to be fancy when you're trying to save Hyrule and shit. It's all good. You do your shit. Okay, don't really need any of that. Oh well. Sometimes you gotta check. I don't know. Maybe he's got something else on him. I forget, yeah, if I want to equip a weapon, I gotta go through my gear. I'll take, give me a smoke grenade. And a stun. How are we doing food-wise? Pretty decent. Just for shits and gigs. Gotta get the achievement chat, it's important.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
I might change up the camouflage I'm rocking. I think actually this would probably be the best one for it. But I mean, I could try to blend in with the walls. That is an approach we can do. See a couple of enemies down there. All right, let's rock it.
Huh? Who's that?
Ah, fuck! God damn it!
What's going on?
Smoke grenade! Smoke grenade!
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Just hide in the grass. Ain't nobody can see me. I'm chilling. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh fuck! There's a guy like right there. Oh shit. Stun grenade. Ah, fuck. There you go, got him. I went deaf for a second, but that's okay. Alright, make sure they stay down.
Right there. I see him.
Shit, die. That's another one down. I am not playing this correctly, but you know, that's okay. We're having fun, that's all that matters. Alright, I don't want to do this. Alright, I see a guy over there. Now let me change camouflage real quick. I see there's a weapon over here.
Huh? He's over there.
No.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
There's nobody here.
Where's the other guy? There's like a second guy over here.
Who's that?
Ah, fuck. That's on me, damn it.
HQ respond.
Shit, shit. I can't even see who's shooting at me. Okay. Where? Alright. Obviously from here. Snake, get up, please. Alright, cool. Got a shotgun. Again, I'm gonna try to be careful when it comes to using a lot of these live ammunition weapons. That'll be the perfect camouflage for the floor.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Okay, so we gotta get down over. We gotta get over there. Okay, I can hear some movement on my right. I see a guy over there. Can I hit him? Yeah, he's in my aim. Get up.
This is HQ. Eliminate all enemies.
I mean, I'm hiding behind a wooden box, so it's not really gonna stop bullets. Ah, fuck, he stabbed me like directly in the face. I mean, bright side is there's going to be more ammunition for me to use. That's at least something to be positive about.
Huh? He's over there. Huh? Lost sight of him. He's here somewhere. Find him.
Nah, I disappeared. I'm like a ghost. You can't find me. I'm out this bitch. There you go. See? Stealth.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
I forgot, yeah, before he becomes the man on fire, Volgin had fucking
He's a
electric
member
powers.
of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
You said it, brother.
In a sense,
It was done by Alex Mason himself. I like the fact that that was a thing in the Call of Duty universe. They were just like, yeah, you know the guy you were playing as in this game? Yeah, he killed Kennedy.
Anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev.
Oh well.
And installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come, I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Yeah, I forgot. Technically, they're speaking Russian right now.
America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Yeah, I'm sure the boss is okay. She would never do anything. She's like not doing anything shady or anything like that. Nah. Boss is a cool chick, bro. When I grow up, I hope to be like the boss one day. Something seems strange. I can feel that there's something going on. I can't quite revolve on the issue of it at hand right now.
Freeze!
I want you to enjoy this scene. Just watch.
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Huh?
What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Not
That's
just any
Major
ocelot.
to you. And don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
An ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Man really shot him through another person. I think if I remember, that's a 9mm, which usually you can't shoot somebody through another person. Then again, I don't know the what type of gun does the Ruger use, or millimeters I meant to say. That's the gun James Bond uses. Oh, it's a Walter PPK, my bad.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
It says 22 gauge. Or 22. That's the type of caliber Jesse Pinkman got made fun of for using.
You're not the boss, are you?
Mm-hmm.
GRU operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Ah, look at that. It jammed. You stupid bitch.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
I'm surprised that man's able to stand with that trank in him. Never mind. Just takes a second to kick in. This man really was gonna hit me with the gun. Alright. Thanks, say the fancy line. And the... Well, actually, no. There's one more thing.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
Revolver?
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
There he goes. He said it.
Pretty good.
You're pretty good. Pretty good. And now Revolver Ocelot has developed a crush for Snake that will transcend for decades. I'm not kidding. This is the moment that that sparked the love he has for Snake.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags.
He didn't knock out. He didn't knock out because of a snake hitting him. He knocked out because of ecstasy.
From a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Sorry, Ocelot. Gotta make sure you stay out. Oh yeah, you guys want to see something cool, by the way? I want to show you something. So here, let me get a gun on me. Check this out. Problem solved. Series over. Chat, we killed the enemy of the entire game. You're goddamn right, I did. No more Metal Gear games, chat. We fixed the timeline. That's right, chat. Solid Snake will not become a thing. Metal Gear 5, gone. Metal Gear 1, gone. Metal Gear 2, gone. Metal Gear 4, gone. Eat a dick, Ocelot. We saved the future, chat. This part's always so cool. Time paradox. All right, but seriously though, that is such a cool thing that we can do in this game. All right, good night, Ocelot. Let me give you a little kiss on the cheek. There you go. Look, that's another thing Ocelot does is he kisses Snake a couple times. It's okay. Jamie, can we get the scene of Ocelot kissing Snake? Like a full-fledged make-out session, yeah. That's why we play Metal Gear games, right? To see dudes kiss each other. Well, I mean, that's why I play them, but I don't know about you guys, but just two bros kissing each other, ain't nothing weird about that. I'm not kidding, by the way. And I think it's like a fight with Ocelot. He'll just kiss Snake on the cheek. It's fucking fun. Oh yeah, it's from Metal Gear 4. Dude, Metal Gear 4 is a fucking weird game. I want to play it so goddamn bad. I played it one time with my dad when I was like 7, and he was like, okay, so this is the actual story of why I don't own. I still have my PlayStation 3. I do need to fix it though, to be honest with you. So the story goes is I'm playing Metal Gear 4 with my dad, and my dad's a very big Metal Gear fan, right? And he was excited to play this game, and I just remember him fighting Ocelot. He enjoyed fighting Ocelot, but it's just this moment alone that he's just like, what the fuck is going on? Here, let's can we get that clip in question? It's this fight with Ocelot. I do like that they're using the snake eater. Yeah, like he kisses him. It's so fucking random that he just kisses Snake on the cheek. He does it so gently too. Look at it. Look how tenderly he does it. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, there you go. That's the screenshot, chat. Thank you. Come on, Snake. Let me give you a look. Let me kiss you with my hot mouth. No. Get off. How did old Snake sound? Wasn't it like, no, Ocelot, don't touch me. Come on, Snake. It won't be weird. Remember, no homo. All right, that's some real shit. It was the boss's will that I kiss you on your face. Yes, yes, Snake. It was in Big Boss's plan that I give you a good old kiss with my hot lips. Let me give you a kiss. I'm feeling romantic, Snake. Snake, I need to take a piss. Give me a second, and then I'm gonna come back and kiss you again. I was contemplating whether I just leave that video playing over and over again, but I was like, nah. There's a mouse. He has a mouse trap. What do you have on you, my good sir? Here, we'll put them all together in one pile. There you go. Okay, where's the... There's like one more guy right here. Alright, there you go. I'm gonna take you over here. Gotta line this up. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's too far. Ah, damn it, he's still too far. Wait, come here. Okay, I gotta get, like, lower. Oh, fucking God. Alright, you know what? I'm trying to land this. Here, pick him up this way, grab him from this. There you go. And now we made a human centipede out of the Ocelot unit, and we of course made Ocelot the final one. Yeah. Ocelot's in the perfect spot, the last part of the human centipede. The ass. Actually, no, there's like one more guy here. My bad. Come on, buddy, you gotta join your unit. The centipede unit. There we go. It's the centipede unit. Perfect. I'm trying to think, is there anything else out here? Or... There's a bird over there. I thought I could shoot it. I can't. That's okay. Can I check these lockers or no? No, I can't. Oh, I see another one of those frogs. Yeah. I hear like something metal dangling in the air. I don't know where it is. You hear it, right? Like, I'm not going fucking schizophrenic, am I? Barrel. Type shit. Come here, snake. Give me that. I got a mouse trap. And by mouse trap, I mean a fucking knife. Come here, bitch. Yeah. What else is there? Come here, come here. You, come here. All right, let's skedaddle, chat. We gotta get a vamoose. I'm telling you, this was a perfect stealth mission. I have thought I've been nothing but quiet this whole time. I'm proud to be an American ninja, chat. Oh, there's Sokolov. I was wondering where this fella is.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down.
Every time they say the name crew, I keep thinking of the jackass from Despicable Me.
The best backup we could ask.
All right, my minions. You're going to take Sokolov, and we will conquer. What the fuck? That is. Look at that. It's a Gundam. Like one of my Japanese anime.
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Wait a minute. Who is that? My mom? Mommy, what are you doing in this game? Madre?
Good work, Jack.
Boss, don't use my name.
Sokolov comes with me.
Boss, why do you have a bunch of bees?
Hornets.
Oh, fuck no. No. The fear has always creeped me the fuck out, man. I swear. I just love that in Metal Gear people just have magic. And we're just some regular ass dude. What the? This fucking exorcist ass group.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more.
Oh yeah.
Welcome back, boss.
The end's buggy ass eyes.
It's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood.
I don't care what
Is he
anybody says.
crying?
The sorrow it just reminds me of is just a stand. I don't care what anybody says. I'm telling you, look at this shit.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Capybara, capybara.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? With us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us cobras.
Bitch, I ain't a child. I got a beard.
He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Motherfucker. Broke my gun. You bitch.
He's seen my
God, I wish I had a
face.
fucking robo hand so I can fuck you up with it.
We can't let him
Scream
live.
rocket punch every time I use it.
If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
But I want to. What the fuck? Why? But why, Madre? Why would you do that? Guess what? I got your bandana, you bitch. You can't kill me. I always come back.
The new blood has been rejected. Are we done here?
Now, on to Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Now that's what I call mommy issues.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move?
Oh.
You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Kate, jeez. There's an image. Oh, fuck. Hi, viewer. Alright, found some real shit. Let's go into cure. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff fucked up on me. Alright, deep cuts. Put a wound on. There you go. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Yeah, it's one area down. Okay, bone fracture and bandage not applied. Okay, a splint. And then a bandage. Alright, there we go. Another fracture, splint, and then bandage. Okay, deep cuts, bleeding, no bandage applied. Disinfect the wounds. Let's disinfect the wounds. What do we... Let me see. I think also, too, you can use a knife to pull out bullets. Okay, deep cut, bleeding, no bandage applied. Okay. There we go. There, now I'm less fucked up. Now comes the fun part. The boss's headband. Put it on. Oh, wait, never mind. That was an arm sling.
Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Yeah, that's how they carry it. For a weapon that's supposed to be an all-range thing. There's really kind of limited ranges it can go. I guess the air is not one of them, chat. Boss!
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Shit, aside from lacerations and deep cuts, now I gotta worry about nuclear radiation. That's right, chat. Big Boss survives a nuke. Greatest soldier who ever lived. They say if the mushroom cloud is bigger than you, you might just pray to just accept your fate. But nah, fuck that bullshit. I'm getting my ass out of there. Konami presents. About 2.5 hours into the game, we finally get the intro to the game, which I have to say is probably one of my favorite intros of any game ever. What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'm melting to you. What a fear in my heart that you're so supreme. I give my love, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Run is the way I find to you. I'm still in the dream, snake eater. Someday you'll go through the rain. Someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's a deal that tries to survive. For the day we see new life. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Run is the way I fall to you. Snake eater, I'm still in a dream. Snake eater. I'm still in a I love that song so fucking much, chat. Oh my god, it's like my favorite Metal Gear song.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point.
Huh. That voice
Drone
sounds
oil pressure
familiar,
and voltage
chat.
are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All
Azarilla
systems go
Miller
for drone detachment.
signing off.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
It's only been a week. It's only been a week, too. That's the crazy part.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Type shit. I always wanted a Cuban cigar.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson? Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar?
What? We were picked up?
In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells?
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in a violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
Yeah, it's a Metal Gear game. Of course it is.
What else to tell you?
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once, and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB.
Look how I look. I look so clean and sexy, bro. I look awesome.
I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
God damn. Shit is moving. I mean, yeah, we gotta be stealthy, so we gotta be fast.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed speed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Type shit. Yeah. This time I don't lose my shit. Combat roll. Piece of cake.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's
You work
demand.
for the U.S. government. Essentially, you
Just a
are.
request. What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
Oh, really? Why?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished.
It definitely was.
I watched the movie
That's
again
why you
just
called
to make
yourself
sure.
Major Tom.
In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
Call me Harry Bowles.
Let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area has been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, who are the Patriots? And Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Ah, he said it. How fucking cool I am. I think I still have all my weapons too. Let me see. Oh. Dang it. They took all my cool shit. Oh man. Oh, show you Willikers. Anyways, what time is it right now? It's about 11. I do gotta move on to my next thing of the night. Let me call paramedic.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so. But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission. Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt. If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Oh, tell him.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I could watch over you.
Hey. Okay.
Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other. So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
Thanks.
Stop right there.
Huh?
You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
Let's save real quick.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
I want to see you here. I'm gonna resave real quick because I want to. There's like special dialogue
again,
here.
Snake?
Let me see.
Chin up.
I'll be in touch.
God damn it. Okay. Well, I'll try to keep an eye out for like that. There's like a special conversation they have when you save, but we didn't trigger it yet, so we'll have to trigger it another time. So yeah.